Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Comics News Today. My name is Chester C. Busby III, and of course, I am joined by my panel, and we're going to be covering some very interesting news articles today, some fun ones and some depressing ones, as always. But I am joined by the creator of Ignition, the artist extraordinaire, Todd. How you doing today?
Doing great. We're doing really great. How you doing, Chester?
I am feeling awesome, dude. It's a cloudy day, unfortunately, but I am happy. I'm sitting here with a bunch of friends going to talk about comic books, so how could it be any better? And of course, we are also joined by the Denelli Lama. How you doing today? You back from your coffee gathering or whatever you were doing?
Yeah, definitely. I was just drinking before you were calling, so.
Oh, there you go.
But I'm doing wonderful. It's a nice moon out kind of day, so it's
Ooh,
all cool.
I always like those. The Moon Knights.
Yeah.
Haha,
Yep.
that was a joke because I'm a Moon Knight fan. Did you get it? That was a dad joke, wasn't it? I do apologize.
Get it? Get it?
Get it? Get
Yeah,
it?
I get it.
Yeah.
I got it. Yep.
Joshua Hughes says, "You're 1 whole minute late." I do apologize. I was 1 whole minute late. You are right. And I'm going to blame Booster because it's Booster's fault. But seeing as Booster has been distracted, and he hopefully, yeah, and there he goes. Hopefully he'll be back later. But we're going to move on anyway. And I do apologize for that 1 minute, Joshua. But your trolling is improving. So good on you. But yeah, before of course, we always want to mention our links down below. We have links to Fanspeak, and Fanspeak on Facebook is growing and getting bigger and bigger. And I want to encourage you guys to go out there and share. We get a lot of people putting up their move the needle videos. We have people putting their art, reviews, just things that are going on in their comic book life, and it's a lot of fun to interact with each other and stuff. So please go over there, join it, and interact and share your things as well. Of course, we also have links for me for my Facebook and my Twitter there, and you can get a hold of me and tell me to put you on the show because this is Fanspeak. We do want to have fans on, but you can also contact me for the fan edition of Drawn and Quartered if you're an artist and interested in that as well. We have our podcast and our donation links down below if you wish to be part of those things. And of course, Denali, today is the Drawn and Quartered Pro Edition is going on John Mayland's channel. John Mayland's channel.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're doing a Batman theme here. They're gonna actually what they're gonna do is they're gonna do Batman, but they're gonna have a straw poll that selects the different styles of Batman done over the years. Um, so that could be interesting, huh?
Definitely. So we'll see what these artists will do and move forward from there.
Yeah, and it's always fun. The Drawn and Quartered is a great show. And of course, tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition, which will be right here on this channel. And what we have done, we said it before, but we'll keep announcing it so everybody knows. We have put the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition on this channel permanently. And what we're going to do is the first 3 weeks of every month, the first 3 shows of every month, we're going to promote another smaller channel. Because one of the things about this was when Pixel Trader created it was to help promote some of the smaller fan channels. We're going to take a whole month preparing and promoting those channels, and then at the end of the month we're going to have that host. We're going to move the fan edition and host it on that channel. So I think that'll be a really good way. It will cut down on a lot of the confusion of where the fan edition is. So it's going to be here, and we will talk about that more and more as we go into the future. And that's really cool. And of course, this week on Fan Edition, I think we have a guest, don't we, Todd?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and tell them about that, man?
Why don't you tell them about that?
Well, it's
Why don't
your
you tell
guest.
Yeah, I have a lot of things going on. I can't remember.
You can't remember? Oh my
He
goodness!
can't even remember his own friend. I bet this guy's heartbroken.
Denali, please help us from Todd here.
Oh my god!
I believe on Todd's channel, doesn't he have an interview with Johnny Allen?
That's not who you're talking about.
That's
You're
today.
talking
I'm
about
talking about Fanspeak this week. We have an interview that Todd has brought on.
James D. Anderson, the artist and creator of
No, James.
Conflict.
James
No,
is
no, no.
next week. Okay,
No.
that is a
Next
debacle. We'll come back.
Yeah,
to that.
sorry.
Andrew of Hero, the guys from Hero, Andrew
Yes.
Charkar.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
So we're going to be talking to Indiegogo creators, and that
Yeah.
should be fun. We enjoy doing those kind of things, and we're always trying to promote the Indiegogo products, and we, of course, we do that through IndieCron, because IndieCron is it's a really useful tool that allows not only consumer but the pro to interact with what's going on in the Indiegogo projects. And I do know that Pixel is expanding that out to like Kickstarter and other things, and he's got a bunch of stuff going on. So it's pretty interesting to see how that's developing, and you guys should definitely keep an eye on it. I see Abe Sapien is here. Hello, and he says kind of forced joke. Ha ha. Yeah, well, we are a bunch of dads over here, so dad jokes do rain. Kat says, hello, everybody. Well, hello, Kat. March Hare is here. Hello, March Hare. I'm still waiting for you to be on the show, but I know you have conflicts with work. Argos Creations is here. He says, hello, all. Well, hello, Argos. Valen is here. Hail, Raven. Hail, Raven. Abe Sapien says, I really dig the Batman from Street Bane broke Bruce's back. Oh yeah, the Azrael. However you spell it, Cyberlook. Yeah, that is cool. Actually, even though the Batman Ninja, Batman Samurai, or Japan one that just came out wasn't really good, I did like the
Oh,
design. It
Batman.
was kind of cool. And my kids liked it too. But
I believe that was the guy who did Afro Samurai that did a lot of the designs for that.
oh, I love Afro Samurai. That was really cool, man. Did you
Yeah,
ever?
too bad Batman Ninja sucked.
Yeah, but I think the design wasn't so bad. But then again, the Japanese liked it though. So
Oh, that's
maybe it hit that market, And to be honest with you, these American companies have been trying to push into Japan for a long time, and hey, maybe they hit something, right? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't know which one they'll end up the straw poll will vote on. Of course, that's up to you guys. You have to go over to the Pro Edition today, and you have to put your vote in, and we'll see what happens. And yeah, March Hare also says I really like Kelly Jones artwork, and he has a lot of really good Batmans for sure. I saw a really good Batman from Cat the other day. It was cool. We were all drawing Batman on Manny's stream, I believe, or John's. No, it was John's. All right, Denali, is there any other news or updates or announcements we want to give before we move on to the news?
Gojira.
Oh, yes, definitely. Oh, this is an important one. Thank you, Ed. I was waiting for Booster to come back. So Booster's going to put a link up here in the chat right now, guys.
Gojira!
Gojira, yes. And this is what we're doing. This Saturday, we are going to, in lieu of our, comic news today, we're going to do something different. We're going at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same as usual. We are going to be watching Godzilla 1954 original Japanese version, not the Raymond Burr one, the original version, together. And how can we do that? Because you can't put that on the YouTube because they'll hit you in a hot minute, right? Well, we're going to be using Rabbit. Now you see this is right down here. It's rabb.it, right? Very simple. www, right? And on Rabbit is a place that you can, you can watch live streams or live videos together, right? And not have to worry about those community strike things. So what you're going to do is we'll do it on the day as well, but you can do it right now and get yourself set up. You got to go over there and you got to sign up to Rabbit. It's very simple. You can do it through your, I think you could do it through your Facebook. You could do it through your Google, I think. You don't even have to bother going through setting up your own thing. You just link it as usual, a lot of that stuff. And get yourself joined in. And then what we'll do is we'll all become friends with the Kiwi Booster. And he will host it. Everybody will be his friend. So
everyone shall be my friend.
Now,
You
Booster,
can't get in. You can't get in without subbing his channel first. There's a key that you pick up after you do that. So yeah, you'll have to do that.
Yeah, you
first.
got to get the
Thanks,
red
Todd.
key so you can open the red door, and then
So no Perivimation version. No, the original one, Nick. But Booster, now what is your name over on Rabbit? What is-
Boostero.
it's King Booster Boy. Boy with B-O-I.
King Booster Boy. Now you can do that ahead of time. Just go ahead and friend him ahead of time, or we can do that on Saturday. It's all right. We'll take some time to get it set up, but it will allow us to be here live in the chat. We'll be talking to you as normal and interacting with the movie, but everybody can watch it together. and that's really cool. I think. I hope that it goes over well and everybody enjoys it, because I just think it's a good idea. We can just all watch a movie together and interact with it and have a good time with it. And of course, that original movie, it is, special effects certainly aren't, but even then, they're actually not as bad as you would think. But it's actually a really good flick. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And Kat says,
Yeah.
"You can't make us his friend." I'm sorry. I do apologize, Kat. You don't have to be friends with King Booster Bear.
Dave says, "Oh no, there goes Tokyo." Well,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, luckily we have Chester back from Tokyo and
We
Tokyo
do.
Comic-Con, so
That's
so
right.
it's gonna be pretty awesome. He's also gonna do some splicing and editing and uploading a video in the upcoming week about that experience, aren't you?
I am. I'm
Chester?
actually in the process. I'm halfway done with it, I'd say. Of course, I could put it up now, but I want to make it tighter, and I want to add some music too. But yeah, no, I absolutely will, and that's it's gonna be fun. I got a lot of goofy pictures in there, and actually, I had an interesting moment. It's kind of a sad one, but in Tokyo, you have a problem where people will suicide themselves by throwing themselves in front of trains. Yeah, I know it's a thing. They even have there's even a Japanese slang for it. But anyway, we had that happen, and I didn't know anything about it. My family explained it to me later because what do I know about that stuff? But the train stopped, and they said there was because of an emergency. So we stopped right in the middle of nowhere. And it's weird to have one of those a Japanese train stop. That's odd. There, for those guys, a second late is an issue, right? And I was like, the whole car was dead silent, dead silent. And I forget exactly how it was, but the commentator, the captain or pilot, whatever they call it, driver, he made a comment about it, said there's emergency, and we're not exactly sure why, he said. But that expression, not exactly sure why, is the expression that someone threw themselves in front of the train. And so I said it's just my brain, the way it works, right? There's a dead silence in the car, and I said in Japanese, "Tabun gojuro shimashita ne," which means it was probably Godzilla.
See.
No, that would be Spanish, Booster. But I basically said it was probably Godzilla, and it just sheen, no comment anywhere. I was like, oh god, that didn't work. My wife kind of cringed on me next to me, but she probably does that often. Anyway, let's jump into the news, guys. All right.
Right. All right.
I thought the Japanese would get a kick out of it, but they didn't get a kick out of it. So,
oh well. No.
Do they even have a sense of humor?
They do, but it's
I'm
much
sure
more,
they're laughing on the inside.
It's more Laurel and Hardy. It's more of a Laurel and Hardy type of sense of humor. And I was also in Tokyo, and Tokyo people have zero sense of humor. They're the most gray, boring, miserable people on the planet, I think. But that's just Tokyo. But anyway, let's go ahead and start this out. And I thought this was a pretty interesting article here, Denali. Why don't you go ahead and introduce it, man?
Well, this rubbish.
So Hulu inks an anime deal with Sony Funimation's company. So for exclusive anime shows that are going to be dubbed and subbed are going to go directly to Hulu now instead of any other streaming like Crunchyroll or Netflix. So anything with Funimation will be on Hulu, and some of those hits are My Hero Academia, Attack on Titans, Tokyo Ghoul. I think Naruto Boruto is also going to be there, and some other ones.
Crunchyroll pissed them off, huh?
Well, One Punch Man, Sailor Moon, Sword Art Online. There's some good stuff there. Is particularly for me, I really like Tokyo Ghoul. You guys ever watch Tokyo Ghoul?
I actually have, Chester.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a very interesting idea. Attack on Titan is popular with the young people. I thought it was okay. But yeah, and My Hero Academia is really interesting. We know that Tim Lim had his My Hero Macadamia, his parody, that was very successful. But My Hero Academia is actually the closest thing to a Western superhero story you can find. A lot of people might say One Punch Man or One Punch Man, but I don't agree. That's very Japanese, actually. But My Hero Academia is very close to the idea and the concept of a Western comic book. And of course, Denali and I were talking about this earlier, or another day, actually. And the
Mhm.
guy who creates My Hero Academia is a huge Western comic fan, and you can see the influences everywhere. It's a lot of fun. If you guys
Yeah.
can stand the anime art, you might
Yeah,
enjoy
he's a
it.
big Marvel fan. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a definitely big Marvel fan. And hey, we have a Pixel. Pixel appeared.
we do.
Hey,
Hello,
hey.
Pixel. What do you think? Do you like the anime?
I do like anime quite a bit, actually.
Which one of these is most interesting to you?
It's funny. Some of these I haven't really followed too much, but mine I've always been like a Ghost in the Shell,
Yeah.
kind of more the action type stuff. So the cutesy ones I didn't quite get into as much.
Yeah, I
But
hate that stuff. But
yeah, but I'll have to take a look at this one. I've heard a lot of good things about My Hero Academia, but I've never actually watched it.
yeah, it's good fun. It's good. I mean, it's a Japanese anime, so there's no way you're not going to get around that occasional shift into chibi silliness. It
Right.
just is what it is. But it's not that bad. And it's certainly much more serious than say Wanpan Man, which is an absolute parody on life itself. I mean, if you really
Oh, I
try
love
to,
that show.
yeah. But I prefer this one over that one for sure. But Tokyo Ghoul is a very serious and no nonsense type of thing, which I really like. But For me, of course, I'm in Japan. There's anime everywhere all the time, and especially with my kids, like anime, my daughter is an absolute anime otaku, I guess, and she knows a lot about manga and anime. So I certainly have been inundated with it. Yeah, I think this is cool. Actually, I'm curious what Crunchyroll must have done, or did Hulu just simply overpay them? I don't know. And
Well,
Well,
when you get into
well,
the
Hulu.
rumors, Chester,
Yeah, I
if
mean
you want to,
Hulu is 90. It's well, not 90. It's 9.99. So it's the original Netflix price for it, but I think that's with commercials.
no,
if
no,
you want to
I,
get into the rumors side of things, Chester, apparently Crunchyroll was pissing them off by adding their politics into dubs and subs and such, and also using some of the money to fund their own really crappy Crunchyroll original show.
Well, they were doing that. That is true.
Hmm. Yeah.
So it's interesting that rumor is going around. But Crunchyroll has certainly got woke, and they will go broke because it's silly, silly. And the thing is, Japanese don't play that game. They do not care about any silly Westerners' idea of feminism or any of that. They don't. They do not care. And trust me, when I say silly Westerner, that's exactly how they see it. The Japanese are very polite people. They're not mean or rude in any way, but they see a lot of this stuff going on in the West is silly, and they don't understand why would you be doing those kind of things. It's anti-productive to your culture, and the Japanese just they don't get it, and they're not going to take it. You're not going to get any of that feminism or that. Or I mean, I don't mean I keep hating to say the word feminism because it's not real feminism, but that kind of progressive nonsense that's going on here in the West. Japanese won't take that at all. And if you get in the way of it, they're going to just go around you. So that's the reality. Interesting. I
Yep.
didn't think we'd have as much to talk about that, but awesome. This next one, though, is really cool. I think. I hope it's going to be cool. Todd, come on now. Celebrity Deathmatch reboot. This could be cool. Of course, we do know that every fight will be somebody versus Donald Trump. But hey, I really love these celebrity death matches. Go ahead, Denali.
So, as Chester said, Celebrity Deathmatch reboot in works via MTV Studios. Producer, as you can see the little picture below, is going to be Ice Cube. That's going to be producing the works, and they're hoping to get it on cable by I think next year. And get the whole thing going. But I kind of cringe because knowing what the political climate is, what we're going to have with this, and how much of the actual death match we're going to get in Celebrity.
Yeah, well, no, that would be the worry that it's going to be some kind of politic involved, and there probably will. It's MTV. MTV has lost their damn mind. MTV used to be about music, and not anymore. It's all about politics and
Right.
being to telling them those damn white boys. But
There
I do.
were there were a few really really good ones. I don't know if
There
you
were,
remember
dude.
the Bruce Lee one was really good.
I like the J Lo one. That was funny.
Yeah, that
Oh
was
yeah,
funny. And
MTV did that.
Sylvester Stallone, Rocky was it Rocky versus was it? Did he go up against Mickey in one of
I
them?
don't know, Mayor. There's so many of them. It was so long ago, but it was good fun, man. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it. And this Leslie Goldberg, I used to play with a dude, football with a dude, looked just like that. You go, guy. All right.
I was gonna say that MTV did an absolutely legendary video. It was like 5 things white dudes can do to make a better 2017 or something.
Mhm,
That got taken down because it got so mass disliked, and they tried to put it back up, sneak it back up so it didn't get disliked. But instantly, just dislikes again. Just people were just not having that crap, man.
Oh
But
no, MTV is one of the worst, most toxic, progressive holes there is right now. You got that what's her name? Jessica Ramsey, is that her name? And
yeah,
she is just straight up racist. Straight up racist. Every show she does is hate white people, hate white people. And
yeah.
okay, good
Oh,
job
Francesca
MTV.
Ramsey. Yeah, yeah,
Francesca,
yeah.
okay, there you go. But
She's ugly,
just a straight
ugly human
racist.
being. Yeah,
Yeah, well, actually, she's not a bad looking lady, I guess, but her
that
soul is
that's
dark and ugly. Yes, I get it.
that's what I mean. Yes,
Mhm,
yes.
mhm. Marilyn
Uh,
Manson versus Charles Manson. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but I love these things, man. They were fun. It was just pure fun. And I'm sure Denali's right. They're gonna ruin it because that's what they do. But whatever. Moving on. This one right here. I guess Denali wants to mention a little bit about it. Dr. Mirage. Go ahead, Denali.
Yeah, so from Valiant, they're developing the Doctor Mirage TV series on CW. So expect cringe-worthiness and
Yeah.
probably the second version of Doctor Mirage, where it's the female Doctor Mirage, holding the ghost of her dead husband. And I think they can interchange things. So expect it to be trippy and weird.
Yeah, no, I expect it will, especially because, Valiant, I love the relaunch they had some years back. And I was really happy about it. I was reading all the books and having a good time, but these guys got they got woke hard, and they're really struggling because for a while it looked like Valiant was going to be having tons of movies, video games, all this momentum was building, and then they just started hitting with this stuff, and they just lost readership like crazy. So yeah, I don't know what to make of this. I would much rather see an Exo Man of War or something than a Doctor
they
Mirage.
they could have been the next Marvel replacement, man. It, it
Could have been.
it kills me. They could have seen what was killing Marvel, and they could have crept in and been like, "Hey, we're not going to do that. In fact, we're going to do the opposite, and we're going to replace Marvel." I can't believe no one stood up and did that,
Yeah, no,
except maybe DC to a degree. But now they're starting to sneak in that SJW crap ever since Bendis came into it.
Yeah, no, Bendis and Tom King. A matter of fact, speaking of that, we do have a little bit of an interesting thing from
No.
your favorite buddy Tom King.
Ah,
Oh
Denali?
no.
Yes, oh no.
Frank Miller's returning for Tom King's Batman. They're in one of their future issues. They haven't really specified whether he's going to just do a cover or he's actually going to do the interior art for one of the upcoming issues. Not the next one, but a future issues by Tom King.
tell me it's just a variant cover, right?
We don't know. They don't tell us. They won't even
Because-
tease
Yeah.
it. It's just a tease.
Yeah.
Because Frank Miller's art has been really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
no,
went
I
full
think
on
he's-
Liefeld like with this. Look at that's like a Captain America kind of chest going on there.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
It is no es bueno.
Yeah, so expect it says art by Frank Miller, so
Mhm.
it sounds like it's going to be an interior issue that he's going to be drawing and one of these upcoming issues. but who knows? Right now, we just have Frank Miller is on the docket for a Batman book,
which is interesting for me because the combination of Frank Miller and Tom King, oof, could be interesting. But
well,
it's probably gonna be horrifying.
It's all around depression. That's what I foresee.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, poor Batman. Now, this right here is kind of interesting. Of course, we have. I know I'm excited. I've heard other people around here excited about the Shazam movie because it looks like fun, and DC's been putting out absolute crap for quite a while. I know a lot of people like, oh, Wonder Woman is the best of the lot. Yeah, it was, and it's a mediocre movie, and it's by far the best. You're right. That's not a good thing though. So hopefully this movie will crack that mold, and they'll make a really good, fun movie. And because you got this Zachary Levi here, and he's a funny fellow, and I think he'll do a good job. But this is actually talking about how we watched the trailer, and we saw that he was obviously had a muscle suit on. It was very clear in the trailer, and people were complaining about it. And he came up and said, "No, the muscles are real." Well, yeah, dude, you're doing a good job. You got a nice, fair shape there, but that is not the shape we see in the movie, guy.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
He's looking good there, man. It's like good on him, but man, that is not how he looked in the trailer.
No, it
was still a muscle suit to make him look even bulkier.
What
if we oiled him up? Would that make him look a little better?
Well, I think it's fun. Adds to the shtick, though. I think it's fine. I have no problem with the muscle suit at all.
I think he'd need roids to get as big as he looked in the trailer, but
Right. I think it looks fine. This is a good, healthy body he's got right here. This is good.
Yeah,
you don't want to be any bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't want him to get any bigger. This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing he's missing is booster oil, right?
That's right.
Absolutely.
Well, here's my idea. If they were doing the padded version, and I think you mentioned this, Chester, when we first discussed about the padded suit, would be that it's really Billy's Batson's idea of a superhero, and because he's not familiar with it, it kind of looks all fake. But as he gets, eased into the role as Captain Marvel, then he loses all that padding to just be that natural, body and be like, okay, I'm actually feeling comfortable being Shazam.
That would be cool, but you might be thinking a little too deep into it, but that might be cool.
We are nerds here, Chester. Of course, we're going to be thinking it deeply.
Yes, I know. But it's I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good fun. And who knows? He might be just joking around because this guy, Zachary Levi, he does have a good sense of humor, actually. I think he's a pretty funny fellow. Yeah, but I think it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. And I could care less about a muscle suit. Doesn't mean anything. But next over here, now this one is weird. Go ahead, Denelli.
Maybe. Sony's Men in Black reboot gets a new title, MIB International. Thank you, Sony Brazil, for releasing that.
Yeah, no. Well, first of all, MIB is already international. It is interstellar. In particular, I mean, their focus is certainly intrastellar. But what in the world would you call it international? That doesn't make any sense. It's one of two very dumb things we're going to talk about today. Why would MIB be international? Why don't you just say interstellar? That would be more interesting.
Yeah. Cosmic.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I thought it said interracial.
No, that's Portugal.
The national.
I mean, it wouldn't be. There's aliens. There's humans. There's I guess.
Are they going to be deporting illegal aliens?
They might be.
Well, they're Interstellar Border Patrol. I think one of our congressmen.
Space.
They're going to build. They're going to build a giant intergalactic wall.
Yeah.
And we got to make the Martians pay for it.
Yes.
Wait! Isn't the asteroid belt the wall? We just got to combine the asteroid into one wall.
Oh man.
Keep those Jupiterians out of here.
But here,
Stay out of
once again, this is kind of like more the dumbing down of Hollywood, right? That's what this is. Because, I mean, international, ooh, that's cool. It's a catch, it's a buzzword, right? But it doesn't make any sense at all, guys. I mean, come on. Do better. All right. Follow this stupidity with another bit of stupidity. Let's see. Where did I put that one? No, it's here. There it is.
This one.
This
no.
one.
And halfway may star in Warner Brothers.
I know. Go ahead.
Live action Sesame Street movie.
Okay.
I like Dark Knight Rises and Hathaway. Why not The Princess Diaries and
Yes,
Hathaway?
that would be more appropriate, wouldn't it? Let's go and see who wrote this article, because this person is a moron.
Mark Cassidy.
Mark Cassidy. Good job, Mark Cassidy. He definitely should have had Princess Bride, because it's Sesame Street. But here's the
Princess
real
Diaries.
problem.
Princess
Live
Diaries, yeah.
action Sesame Street. What are you talking about? Sesame Street is and has always been live action.
Right? I don't get it.
I don't get it. It's so stupid.
And they're going to have CGI for the puppets now? Is that what's going to make it?
Well, that's the
live
first thing
action?
that came to
Yeah.
mind, but that would be animated,
CGI
right?
their
No.
legs.
No,
CGI
we're
their
gonna-
legs.
We're gonna get onto some Fables thing, man. It's gonna be live action human being playing each of these puppets instead, and Big Bird's gonna be like some
Oh my God.
detective. He's like all yellow, feathery. He's, I need to find out who killed Elmo.
Dude.
It's gonna be
If they took the puppets and made them and replaced them with humans, that would be the most stupid thing I'd ever heard. I mean,
Did you have a Hobo the Grouch coming out of the trash can? I'm a grouch. I'm a
goodness gracious.
It's mole.
Does
now
that make the humans into puppets? Like Gordon would be a puppet, Maria would be a puppet,
Yeah,
Mr. Hooper.
yeah. They reverse everything. All the humans.
Oh, my God.
Nick says you are clearly you clearly are deluded. It was always a cartoon.
What?
Okay.
Oh my
Hollywood's
God.
getting so insane. They're live action rebooting things that were already live action.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody tickled Elmo to death.
Oh goodness. I'm going to blame Mark Cassidy for this wholly, because I think this guy just doesn't know what he's doing. First of all, as it was mentioned, The Dark Knight Rises, Anne Hathaway. No. This is Sesame Street. You should have chose one of her other things, like The Princess Bride,
Yeah.
which was very successful.
Princess Diaries.
No, Princess Diary.
Yes, didn't I say that?
You said Princess Bride.
The Princess
Which
Bride.
is-
Oh, The Princess Bride. That's even better. That's awesomeness.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
no. Anne Hathaway is far too boring to be in something that cool. But nevertheless, she is a very safe choice. And I think I can certainly see her in a Sesame Street movie. I think she'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's dumb. I mean, come on. Get it together, Mark. All right. Let's see. Is this the one? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's go ahead and
Yeah.
talk about this one.
Captain's Marvel cat story gets a little bit more curious by
Hmm.
George Marston. Marston.
Toy.
So it's got eliminated. That was the image from Hasbro, and then this is the image on the right from Marvel.com. They cut out the cat who's in chains. So of course the cat is an alien. That's why they focus deeply on that cat for the trailer. It's like, look at this cat. This cat's important.
Well, because
There's
if
no-
you're a comic book reader, you know who the cat is, right? We've seen this cat before. It's not like it's a big surprise,
Right.
you know. It's and just
Who's
so
the
you
guy,
guys who
though?
don't know,
Is
it's
that-
an alien.
Who's the male toy? Is that Peeble Bryson? I couldn't tell who that was.
Nick Fury.
So, yeah.
Is that who that is?
Yes.
Get out!
Yeah.
Oh my lord!
Is that Obama? It could be.
Oh yes, it looks like Obama.
They just probably reused the Obama model and kind of sculpt it because
There you go.
money.
There you go, money. Yeah, yeah, no, this is it is interesting, a little bit, I guess, because we were actually talking about this yesterday or a couple days
Yes.
ago.
No,
And
yesterday.
Yesterday, and we made the I don't know who it was, but who made the comment about the cat scratches his eye out, and that's how he lost it. Who said that?
Yeah, that was me.
That was you, yeah.
Saying, yeah.
So
I was saying, you know what's crazy? Because of his, the claw marks on his eye, he loses his eye because of that. And what he would know. What are the chances that Goose is actually a Skrull and maybe the one that causes Fury his eye?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's
So,
interesting.
but given the story, yeah.
Yeah, no, we were talking about that scene more in how they were, belittling and bringing down Fury to rise up Captain Marvel because they had this strong, strict, commander in Nick Fury sitting there saying, "Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty," and they were just it was all that whole thing looked like it was to build up her, but it was also probably introducing this alien character here. Now I think in the movie they're going to call it Goose. They said.
Yeah,
because
it's Goose
from
from
the comic,
Top Gun.
Oh, there you go. Because in the comic book, it's called Chewie.
Right.
And it
So
says,
that might be another clue that this isn't Chewie.
no, come on.
So,
it's the same damn color. Look at it.
No, I'm saying it could be a Skrull that is looking like Chewie.
Oh, I see what you're saying. But now that would be radical because I've never seen Skrulls being able to change anything other than their appearance to be a different looking human. They are not full shapeshifters.
It's magic, imagination.
Well, that's wonderful. Let's see. This one will be the last one I think we'll cover. Yeah, this is the last one. Go ahead, Danelli, and I will set up the Indicron here in a second. Go ahead.
So Marvel is relaunching Dark Vader comic after canceling Dark Vader comic. Only they just named it from the Shadow of Darkness to Dark Visions. But it's more or less the same story that Chuck Windon was going to write, regardless. The writers for those are going to be Dennis Hopeless.
Ooh,
and
sad name.
Yeah, that's my first thought. It's like, yeah, and Greg Smallwood would be the artist on that.
Unfortunate name. Goodness gracious.
Hopeless and
Smallwood. Oof.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It is.
Yeah.
I guess my question is, Denelli, why is Darth Vader on a horse and it has a shield? What is this?
It's supposed to be calling back to the Gothic original Ralph McQuarrie concept arts when they had, the Gothic versions of Darth Vader where he's in his castle and everything else. So it's just little callbacks. But it doesn't.
Can a shield even block a lightsaber?
No, of course not.
If I'm going to go nerdy, there's certain types of shield depending on the materials and things of that nature. But since everything is in Legends, we don't know.
True. Later, March Hare, you're probably already gone, but enjoy work. That's always fun. Manny from Good Dog Press series says, "Aloha all." Well, aloha, Manny. And he also says, "Did I hear a sigh, Chester?" Yes, Manny, I do have to sigh occasionally because it's either that or murder something.
And that something will probably be me. So please sigh, Chester.
I shall sigh. I shall. I suddenly don't feel so bad about my last name. Dave says his name is Asanowicz. Yes, I get it. But yeah,
sandwich?
Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah, I didn't say that, Dave. That was Booster. I miss Dark Horse Star Wars. I miss Dark Horse Conan. That was killer. I want to talk about killer run. It's just a rip on the Frank Rosetta death deal. Yeah, it is. Yeah. But anyway, that's the news for today.
Right.
Interesting place to end it, I guess, with Darth Vader on a horse with a shield. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead and bring up Indicron here now. we'll finish the show out with that. So tell me.
Before you do that, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna head out.
Okay.
Make sure you do a good plug at the end. All right.
I will. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh no problem.
Okay.
I'll see you there.
All right. Later.
All right. Peace. So yeah, so everybody, once you're done watching us, go over to Todd's channel for the interview with Johnny Allen, and a further interview with him. And if you missed the first part, you can catch it in our past fan speak watchability. Yay! But moving on to IndieCron, our sponsor,
Yes,
and we had Pixel Trader just earlier, but he had to duck out.
But
this wondering where's my check?
Yeah.
Where's your check? Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I think I get mine first. All right. But it's interesting. Here we have, I noticed that Pixel put a little Christmas hat on IndieCron. That's cute. But they're having Ending next, and he's going to have this coming soon here. I've actually seen the mock-ups for it. Have you guys seen those yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, I definitely have. It's going to be interesting. He is calling out on Twitter and other places. Like, if you have a book that you want on IndieCron, reach out to IndieCron Twitter handle or Pixel Trader, and let him know. It's like, hey, I want to be on, and he'll say, hey, let's check it out and see what you got on for the agenda.
Yep. Ooh, agenda. That one's going on as well. This one here is the one that seems to be ending soon. It's got 6 days left. It's made its goal. It's got the 4,300. It's by Gilbert Deltrez from West Palm Beach, United States, and it's Lair, para-dimensional demon horror graphic novel. An off-duty cop faces more than inner demons when he suddenly is warped into a hellish dimension. Okay. We have a video here, which we've talked about that before, and I think it's a good image. This thing is kind of in the way a little bit, but this click button, but it's not a bad looking piece of art there. Let's see some of the other art he's got up here. Is another trailer. I like this one better. You should put this one up, huh? The first one, yeah. Wow, the art looks good, dude.
I don't know what the logo works, but that's fantastic.
And I believe that Lair, this one is the Indiegogo run because he had done it already in Kickstarter. So this has been already a successful campaign. They reached 10. Yeah, so they reached 10,127 on Kickstarter, and now you're adding another 4,300. So this is for the round for people that missed out on the Kickstarter, and now you can get on Indiegogo. You got 6 days left.
Oh, that's cool. Hello, John Diller, by the way. He says, excellent, Excelsior. Booster, why don't you go ahead and read this overview, man?
I will. So we have a one-shot comic book coming in at a whopping 66 pages. Follow 3 survivors on board a train that has just been warped to the most dangerous place, not of this world. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The demons see all. Lair! Well, flows in the same vein as Twilight Zone and Tales from the Crypt, but with a modern-day street appeal. It's brutally savage, in your face, and utterly visceral, but not without hope. Unlike anything you've ever read, written by a Christian who loves horror.
That is interesting. Right. It tells us something. And he's got it featured here, which is a good thing. Let's come down and check out some of this art. I'm sure
it's not really a plot synopsis. It's just kind of tells you what to expect from the tone of the story.
That's why I said it tells me something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I don't think I hate it, though. I think I don't know. Let's see.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, so we certainly have. I do like the art. Look at that. That is not bad, yeah. Not bad. And here's a little bit more information.
Okay. This might be a bit more a plot for you. So,
yeah.
Lair tells the story of a faithless off-duty New York City cop and a rocky relationship. who gets more than what he bargained for when he somehow finds himself squaring off against a sadistic ruler to a hellish dimension. If you're into creepy, bizarre Stephen King movies, then you'll feel right at home with Lair. There you go. That gives you a bit more info.
A little bit.
And
yeah. The art.
And, preview pages are always good.
It is, yeah. Where? No, I'm not okay. What are you doing? I gotta report this. I like the art, huh?
I mean, if you wanted to compare it to anything, right? It's Supernatural. It's Cop, right? He could have gone straight to Constantine with that.
He could have, yeah.
Mm.
What do you guys think of the art?
I think it's fantastic. I like it.
I like it a lot. It's really good. Interesting panels. Really good coloring. I like the look of this book, dude. And he introduces his characters. That's cool.
I love character introductions. I think that's what everyone should do.
Yeah.
Mm.
Some kind of magazine here. Yeah, this is an interesting looking project, and it's made a few $1,000s.
It did have a soundtrack. Yeah, it did have a soundtrack to it, Dave.
Yeah, I saw
soundtrack?
that. Yeah. But no, it's made a little bit of money here. And of course, like Denali said, it's already was successful on Kickstarter. $25 plus shipping for a 66-page book. See if there's any other things in there. No, just a book. That's fair though. Oh, what am I doing?
Yeah, it's 25 with the digital copy as well. So.
Yes, I want to leave the page. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, with the digital as well. He's got his soundtrack stuff here, PDF versions, ×2. Ooh, that's a really good discount he's got there. He's got some store backing tiers, colored sketches. Yeah, it's a pretty standard looking thing. The art looks good. I don't know. It looks like a nice project. You guys might want to go over there and check that out. See if it's something interesting to you. I think the big problem, even though he's making some money here, is once again, why are you running a project in December, man? I mean, listen, everybody. Do not run your projects in December and January.
Well,
don't do it. Come on, guys.
It's been 2 months, so he actually's been doing this.
Okay.
Since November. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's you got to stay away from the end of the year, guys. A good time to go on is like, March, April, get into that spring into the summer. That's when you really want to launch your projects. Of course, that creates a glut. So I see some people want to come in and try to get underneath it and go to an odd time to release stuff. I understand the strategy, but it's just everybody's got their money tied up, especially coming out of this summer. We've thrown so much money at so many projects when this whole thing started, and we had so many books come out very quickly. People just don't have the money, and they're saving the money for Christmas and New Year's and stuff. So it's just not the best move. But at least he's made some money. I'm happy for him. I think the project looks cool. I don't know how interested I am in another, cop going to hell or, cop fighting demon thing or just cop anything. I'm kind of a little bit tired
Super
of cop doing something, but
Super Cop in China fighting Jackie Chan Super Cop. Who will be the best Super Cop?
Yep. Let's take a quick look at another one here. Let's go see see how much money it's up to now. It's kind of stalled right there, and of course, I just explained why it is stalled. John Dillard says that the art is very good. I love it. Can't live without it.
Even John
inside me. Oh, goodness, John.
Even if John Dillard says so, goodness, that's high praise.
So let's see. Make Six Guns. Let me see. Which is Mike Miller's. He's at 30,333. The Miss Alanius Adventure of Stickman has actually grown a little bit. He's at 3,010.
Sweet.
But he's still about $12,000 short of it. But it's moving along.
Yep. But and of course, he has another interview with Todd here in about 5 minutes. So.
Right. And his campaign ends next Saturday. So
true. I think he'll make it though. I think he'll make it. That's a great looking book. If you like the Tick and you like tight art from a very professional person, go check out
Mhm.
Stickman. I mean, come on. It's pretty simple. This one right here I had never seen. Let's take a look at this quick before we get out of here today. This is a new one, and this is The Wreck, Into the Breach. I haven't seen this one yet. A recovery team finds themselves in a fight for their lives aboard a derelict terraforming ship. Well, this right here, Mr. Bruce Patnode, Patnode, I don't know. But
Okay.
this right here, this is not good, dude. This isn't catching my attention at all. Really, really, really not interested. This right here, what? This right here, huh? That's better. The art's not bad. It looks kind of digital, doesn't it? But this right here, dude, this isn't getting it done. That's not catching my attention at all. Is this saying to you, Booster, buy me, give me your money?
Yeah. Go to that last image again.
Looks very digital in a way, but probably maybe it's not.
I like that. I love the use of colors there, and just I don't know, maybe I'm just a sucker for space, but I think that looks cool as hell.
Well, let's go check it out.
Yeah.
And they made a little bit of money. They got a fixed goal here. They got 16 days to get to it. So from just this little teeny clips that I can barely see, you should have optimized that ratio so it filled the filled the space you have, right? But
He's
let's
doing
come
all right.
down
And
here.
he's got a fair goal as well, 3,500. That's
He
it.
does,
Yeah,
and the
very
book is
fair.
pretty low with his featured. But go ahead and read this, Booster.
All right. Hired to find the cause of its failure and recover invaluable data logs from the crippled terraforming ship, an asset recovery team find themselves in a struggle for survival against a rival group, an unknown enemy, and the inevitable demise of the Argo. The Wreck, Into the Breach is a 24-page, full-color science fiction action comic cliffhanger. Huh? Action comic cliffhanger?
Uh-huh.
Not a genre I've heard of. The first part of a 120-page graphic novel. Okay, so he's planning on releasing these in parts, I see, and then collaborating as a graphic novel.
So you're charging $10 plus shipping. So this is a standard page issue for a standard comic you'd pick up any day. And even though they've gotten themselves up to $3.99, this is much more than that. $10 plus you're paying the shipping. Ooh, that is a bit pricey. It would be a lot better if he bumped up that page count.
It is pricey, but it is something.
That's the feature, which includes a black and white print, a 6x9 black and white print. The actual physical copy is $7 plus shipping.
Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, I guess we have to expect that it's going to be more expensive.
Digital copy for just $3. I think he's got a few better options here.
And he's adding more information here, and he's got the ACOR asset. Recovery team is contracted to track down and recover invaluable data from a lost terrifying ship, the Argo. Of course, it's called the Argo. Oh, everything has to be the Argo. That was bound for a Saturn moon's Titan. Immediately after boarding, Logan, Sam, Nikki, Bjorn, Will, and their handler, Angelica, quickly find themselves in a fight for their lives with a rival recovery firm and an unknown species of spacefaring parasite quickly labeled xenomorphs. That have been feeding off the cargo. Can Logan convince the rest of the team to work with their rivals long enough to fight off the xenomorphs and finish the contract before the Argo meets its doom? Wow, dude. Really, dude?
Okay.
Really?
He called them xenomorphs?
They're xenomorphs. It's the Argo. It's goodness
gracious. The ship. Now that I'm looking at it, definitely looks like the military version of Alien.
Is he allowed to do this?
Well, he put a hyphenation in between it, so
yeah.
I mean, be a little bit more original, guys. It doesn't have. Not every ship has to be called the Argo. Just call it something else. Just give it some generic name because this is supposed to be some generic, terraforming ship. So why would it have? Oh God. And the Argo doesn't make any sense anyway for that. I'm not going to get on. I'm going to get off it. But Xenomorph, no, dude, don't do it. The art's okay. I think the art's okay. It's not super. It's fine. It's fine. The Wreck.
All right. All right. Well,
I like the line work. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the art is looking great.
Yeah. Got T-shirts. That must be Angelica. This must be Angelica. I feel this is Angelica.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It says T-U-K.
Yes, it seems to say. It seems to have a little name.
Nikki. Nikki. This is Nikki.
Ah, fine. Why? Where do you see it says Nikki?
The little white in the scatter black. See?
Yeah, no, you're
Nikki.
right. Nikki. Okay, I really thought that was gonna be Angelica. I felt it. All right. Oh well. But yeah, I don't know, dude. The price is pretty low. You made some money. Good for you. You certainly should improve the top part of your page, Bruce. I think you give information. You got a plan, which is always good. The art's okay. I really don't know about this, these generic uses of stuff, especially xenomorph people. Man,
yeah, xenomorph is too on the nose.
It is,
right?
dude. You should have called it something else. But anyway,
that's getting into rip-off territory, to be honest. But
I
suppose it's just the name. But
But it also it's the same thing when I made a mention with the cop fighting demons or cop drama. There's so many cop dramas,
Well, they do love their Law and Order.
Yeah, well, cop dramas are a very easy way to tell a story. It's easy. It's the easy path. That's why you see so many TV shows are all cop drama, because it's very easy, right? If you try to do some other genre and make it interesting, it's a lot more work. It's a lot more difficult. So I get it. I don't have a problem with that, and it looks fine. Good luck to you. But just I really be good if people try to be a little bit more original, I think. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. Interesting news, and we got to talk about Unicron a little bit, which is good. Please keep in mind to go over to Todd Mulrooney's channel. Denali or Booster, could you guys throw a link up for that, please? And Todd will be doing an interview with Johnny Allen. Now, we have a great Johnny Allen interview on this channel. He has a very good interview. I really suggest you go listen to that. Matter of fact, I need to strip that off and throw that up on Anchor. That is a great interview. And he's going to be having an interview with him today, and I'm going to jump up over there and help him a little bit for a short while as well. Because, of course, in an hour from now, we have the Drawn and Quartered Pro Edition, which is on John Malin's channel this week. John Malin. And they're going to be doing Batman. So certainly we'll see you there. And tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, after, of course, we'll have our news in the morning. We will have the fan edition of Drawn and Quartered right here on this channel. And we won't be doing Batman. We'll do something different maybe. Or maybe we'll do Batman. It's up to Pixel, I think. Yeah, go ahead and take it away, Denali.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. Hope to see you tomorrow at the same time at 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll try to make it on time, not 1 minute late. But as always, your perception shapes your reality, so always make it a good one.
Namaste.
Namaste.
All right. Later, guys.